Hello, we are sara&érica and today we are going to talk about the high school. The high school Ies Pobra do Caramiñal is in Maño, Sober 22. It is located next to the beach, it is far from the center of the village and we can get there by following the Paseo del Arenal. From high school we can see the entire village and a part of Ria da Rosa. In the mornings we can see the beautiful sunrises. It depends on the building where we are, we can see different parts of a Pobra do Caramiñal.
The high school is divided into three buildings. We will start with a building that is in the upper part, which is Classroom Building 3. It was the last to be built, but the first two courses are started there, first and second of ESO. We continue with the second building to be built, or Classroom Building 2. In this, only one course is studied, which is third of ESO, but in there are most of the extra classes, such as art, technology, or computer science. And finally, the third building, or Classroom Building 1, which was the first to be built. It needs fourth of ESO, first and second of back, and the two cycles that are in the center are studied.
We can distinguish three main courtyards in the high school, and some places to be at recess. The first is in the third classroom building, and it is for the first and second year of ESO. This courtyard has benches to sit on and a sport field to practice football. The second goes together to the biggest gym. It has a park with plants divided by stairs to another part of cement where we can spend time. This courtyard is for the third year of ESO. And finally, the biggest courtyard divided into parts. One with cover and with a small gym. This is next to the snack bar and it has many chairs for the students to sit. This courtyard is for the first and second year of BAC and the fourth year of ESO. And the other part is a big sport field which is usually used to sit in groups during the recess.
In the high school, there are two gyms, one bigger than the other. In the big one is where classes are usually given, because there is more space and more activities can be done. But when there are two physical education classes at the same time that they need the gym, they are divided and some use the big one and others a small one. Although we sometimes teach physical education classes outside. In Classroom Building 2, the one in the middle, there are the extra classrooms, which are the ones used to do different activities than those that are done in a normal classroom.
We have language classrooms where we can study English, Latin, French and Greek. Before the COVID, we used it more, but now we can hardly move anything from her main classroom. Classrooms are decorated among students and teachers. For example, we decorate the English classroom with typical themes from London.
In the high school, we have two plastic classrooms. One is in the Classroom Building 2 and the other in Classroom Building 1. In the second classroom building, classes first, second, and third of ESO are usually taught. And in the one that is in the first classroom building, they study fourth of ESO and back.
We have a big library that is used for free times or studying. It is divided into several parts with chairs and sofas. Next to the library is the Zoom, when talks are given. They meet when it is important things or for some class. It's the assembly hall.
There are also two classes of technology found in Classroom Building 2, where activities such as an engine for a remote control car, an electromagnet, or parts of a game are carried out.
Timeout room is a classroom where people go when they accumulate a number of incident reports or if they had a problem. There they spend time being punished and they talk about their behavior with the head of studies if it is something serious. If the problem isn't serious, one teacher are there with you.
In the secretary are the academic records of the students and where jobs are result of the operation of the educational system and the high school.
We have two janitors and they do an important work. They take care of the errands, call to families if something happens, be aware of the schedules on the teachers' cards. Photocopies are printed on the staff room, and this is where we should go to find their notes. There is one in the first building and another one in the third building. Direction makes sure that everything works well, schedules and classes. They also organize events like Christmas, end of the year and carnivals.
In the staff room, the teachers rest in their free hours, or use them to work or interact with the rest of their classmates.
ESO is 4 compulsory courses until 15 years old, when you can choose what to do. You can go to basic professional training, in Spanish FP Básica, if the teachers meet and decide. It is mandatory to have the ESO for most jobs.
Back are 2 courses, content that it is not repeat in any of them, and they are the ones that guide us towards a university life or for future studies. These 2 courses are optional. That is to say that after finish ESO you can choose to continue studying university or a cycle or also start working.
In this high school, we have 2 cycles, one of dietetics and another one for nursing assistant.